Hey, Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kwakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give whatever honors to the apostles. A great millstone hearts taught me this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and risk. If they'd like to do so, it's going to be a quick video. Lord, when the video is edifying, Lord willing, I can get something from this video. Quick video, man, through the spirit and transit on my way to do a sit down with the Akim. I was watching Apostle Tahar's, video just now, and you got that movie Gladiator 2 coming out with, Denzel, playing the Emperor, right? And what you're starting to see is the truth as far as where we're more than slaves, man. We're more than what they told us we were, right? Our history goes past slave ships. Our history goes past, what they told us where they start at as far as in these American school systems. Okay, I know when I was in school, they used to teach, when in history class, they used to teach, it'll start at, they teach about the American history. They lie about that. They now go into, slavery, right? Which I don't even think they teach slavery anymore, if I'm not mistaken. I think this newer generation, and if they do teach it, I think it's, watered down. I don't think they show the things that they were showing when I was in high school. I know I vividly remembering, my history teacher showing a minstrel video, a blackface video, and told us if we were offended, then we could stand in the hallway. He said it to the whole class, if anyone is offended or anyone is offended at this video or by watching this video, y'all can stand in the hallway, and when it's over, I'll come in the hallway and come get y'all. You know what I mean? Basically, fuck us. You know what I mean? All the jakes, that including myself, that was in the class. And I was like, damn. And that really was an eye opener to me. Like, what kind of sparked me looking deeper into who we are as a people. Yeah, Con, that's what started me. That's what sparked my interest as far as, that and some other things sparked my interest as far as looking deeper into who we are. And once you get into this truth, you start to understand that, it goes all the way back into biblical times, and that's what they don't want you to know. And what's even more special about that is that the Bible is our book, and people will get offended at that. And I know when I first woke up to the truth, it wasn't mainstream like it is now. Now it's mainstream. Now people, are tuning in. And after this video, this might spark this video. So like after that movie come out, it might spark more people to look into more Jakes to look deeper into who we were as a people. They ruled the Roman Empire. Yeah. You got to look past past the Renaissance era, because Jake was in power before Jake had power before the Renaissance era. Okay? Jake was in power really before the Renaissance era. During the Dark Ages, the Byzantine Empire, all these different things. You got the Moors, right? Which are none but Jakes. But when you go into the Renaissance era, which I also took AP Euro in high school. When you go into the Renaissance era, they tell you nothing but European history as far as Edomites. Which they're not the real Europeans anyway. They take cultures, That's what they do. They steal. When you go to Obadiah, it says what they leave some grapes. Nah, they ain't gonna leave nothing. They ain't gonna leave shit. They'll take the grape. They'll take the vine. They'll take the root. They'll take the dirt. Use it, abuse it, poison it, then sell it back to you. And when you call them out on it, they'll use propaganda to make you look like the bad guy. Their tactics are so wicked and evil, but they've always been wicked and evil. They're made to be wicked and evil. That's why scripture say never trust that enemy, for it's iron rusted, so is his wickedness, man. This motherfucker wicked. He cannot do good. He won't do good. When you go to Proverbs, it tells you they don't go to sleep. The wicked doesn't go to sleep unless they have caused something to fall, unless they've done mischief, right? And their whole society is ruled and based off of pseudoscience, lies, things of that nature, right? They took the Christian, which Christians back then were none but Israelites, but they didn't took the Bible and put their spin on it as far as making religions, and now you got everybody feeling like they could be a part of salvation when not even all Israelites are going to be a part of salvation, right? They just spent it. So now you got people walking around like Vocab Malone thinking that they're really thinking that they're right. And I don't even think that guy thinks he's all the way right. I think that his videos and his YouTube channel is his lifeline, and we're the blood to his lifeline as far as him getting views. That's what people want to see, right? Arguments, and, you know, and all this and all that. They don't want to hear his songs. They don't want to do. They don't care about nothing else, you know. But what he says about us, you know. But yeah, they got everybody thinking that, you know, they fooled everyone into these false so-called religions and all this shit, man. You know, when the scriptures are, it's not a religion. It's a history book. It's a book of laws, statutes, commandments. It's our history book. It's a book on how you're supposed to live. It tells you what happened, what's currently happening, and what's going to happen. It's a book that's alive. It has prophecy, but only the prophets can break down prophecy. Okay, can tell you the Lord is just, man. Not only does he give people a time, you know, nations a time to rule, right? But he warns us. He warns us. We rule, right? Israel, we rule, you know, in our right mind, you know, with under Solomon. Okay, what was that? 40 years of peace. Then Esau ruled. Okay, you have different nations that ruled, man. Right, different nations that had a you know, Assyrians rule. You had different. If you go into the scriptures, you read about, you know, these different you know, so-called rulers, right? These different like, you know, Nebuchadnezzar, right? You got Alexander the Creep in there, right? You got a bunch of, you know, you go to Balaam and Balak, or you got a bunch of a heathen that had some type of rule, right? It have history as far as rulership in the scriptures, right? But the ultimate rulership, the ultimate, I would say the ultimate rulership is going to be that of the kingdom. Okay, and that's what we teach and that's what we preach about. And the ones that are going to rule in the kingdom is Israelites, pursuant to Isaiah, the 2nd chapter. You can read Isaiah 60, and it talks, Isaiah 60 and 10, it talks about strangers will build up our walls. Those strangers go into the heathen. Because when you go to Deuteronomy 28, you know, if you read the 28 and 28 and 28. Well, you start at verse 1. Right, it goes into, you know, we would follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. It goes into the blessings, right? But part of the blessings was having the nations as far as under us, as far as slaves, man. That's part of the blessing. That you see, these nations is you guys are a byproduct of us being right with the Lord, man. You guys are made to serve us, and you guys are in cahoots. You know, you're confederate with the so-called white man, and you see how you guys rule, right? You see how you guys do shit, right? And that's why the world is failing and falling like the way it is. Rather contrary to popular belief, you got these people thinking that, you know, the so-called white man is the greatest ruler that ever lived because, oh, look at modern technology and this and that. But scripture say there's nothing new under the sun. This motherfucker done brought wickedness. He done put wickedness. Wickedness is pinnacle now. It's ubiquitous. It's everywhere. That's actually the thing to do. And who made that popular? The wicked people. The wicked, which is Esau. But being wicked to get you to destroy, and that's what we're here to tell you. You're not supposed to be wicked. You're supposed to be righteous. As far as Israelites, okay, which we are, you know, we when Moses gave the law, he gave the law to Israelites. He didn't give the law to Edomites. He didn't give the law to these other nations. Okay? He gave the law, the law was given to us, and that's what makes us holy. Separate from these other nations. Our wisdom is, it's wisdom in the law. That puts us above all the nations. So by default, they will have to serve us. They're not under the law. The law makes us king. The law makes us a blessed people, man. Okay, a people of understanding, a people of knowledge, a people of wisdom, a people that of intelligence. Okay, but these people have chosen, these heathen have chosen to make wickedness, right? Has put wickedness in the forefront, and this is what you have: a felon society that's going to fall, and it's going to continue to fall, which is prophesied in the scriptures. Okay, and you people are going to fall right along with it, and you got even our people, right? 2/3 of Israel, that's going to fall with you because they're wicked. Okay, Lord willing, I'm not a 2/3, man. Okay, Lord willing, I'm part of that election. Okay, 144,000 on the 1/3. Right, Lord willing, I'm part of that number. Okay, but yeah, man, expect more. I would say, expect more. Expect what we saying to come out more. Right? When people start, they're gonna look in. I'm almost positive that people are gonna look at, when they go see that movie with Denzel, they're gonna look into, different emperors and different history on different things, and right, it's gonna spark some things, man. Right? Oh man, what? Oh okay. Oh okay. They wasn't just niggers. They was actually. They actually rule. They actually know how to rule. They actually, actually had, prosperity in Europe. They're actually responsible for a lot of things. Yeah, we're actually responsible for a lot of things, man. Right? Go look up, the history on the Moors, man. Right? And look how Esau was living before the Moors really showed them how to live. People can't be the people, man. These nations, but then again, they're liars. Right? That's what they base their economy off of. That's what they base their history off of. Right? That's what they base their science off of. That's what they base all their things. Everything they call evidence is based on a lie, man. Period. All right, you don't really get the truth until you hear Great Millstone. 441. That's beautiful, man. So with that, man, Lord, the video's edifying. Lord, I got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kwakadash. I want to tell you, brothers, to keep pushing. Lord willing, I get to keep pushing. On to the next. Shalom.